Salutations, dear youngsters. We respect you, we value you, we love you, and we are here for all the help for you, provided you take it. And what is expected out of you by us is grow in your life positively, to be an asset to yourself and the world at large, within and without. All this is possible only when there is a wisdom. And the purpose of all our studying Bhagavad Gita is only to gain that wisdom. So be true to yourself, be serious and sincere. May not this opportunity be wasted either because of negligence or carelessness or misguidance or ego or preoccupations. The ball is always in your court. We come here every day, we sit here every day, we deliberate on Gita for half an hour every day with different topics as they are given to us by Krishna. It is in your hands how regular you are, how sincere you are, how serious you are, how committed you are, how much hard working you are, how much you are you, attending, gaining knowledge, understanding, using, and growing. Having getting this opportunity, if we still don't use it and grow, please don't commit another sin of blaming anyone. It is we, in spite of opportunities given, if we don't use them, we have to be blamed. And why do we go to that level when you are wise youngsters, intelligent youngsters who know your youth age is only for those 20 years from the age of 15 to 40, the 25 years. Within that only, all the wisdom you have to gain, all the wisdom you have to practice, all the wisdom you have to make a habit, after which you are naturally by habit wise person, helping yourself and world at large. Professionally also, with your behavior, with your values, with your every type of knowledge and good qualities. So may Bhagavad Gita's knowledge be learnt and used by all of us for our outer successes, inner peace and happiness. And I am sure you are not ordinary youngsters. You are chosen by the Lord. But give chance to the Lord by being regular and sincere. He will function through you, and you can see that beautiful performance of yours in your life of all glorious undertakings, performances, and achievements. May that happen without doubt. That is what is our prayer. Now, welcome, gratitudes, and also congrats to you. Keep in this mode of studying Gita throughout life. Just like the two parallel things. One, other youngsters never study Gita throughout life. So therefore, they are in that life of outer worldliness and ignorance only. You are also in another parallel line, continuously listening to Gita. Day by day, the wisdom is added to you, maturity added to you, provided you learn knowledge. We can guarantee you of giving you the knowledge. Taking it, making it use of yours for yourself is in your hands. Again, don't tell after 10 years, Swamiji, I heard Gita from you. Other fellow did not hear from you. He is in fact better than me. I am not so. So all the Gita is waste. Don't tell that. Then you'll get the bangings the other way around. That fellow is really better than you. That without listening to Gita, he has proved to be good person. Even after listening Gita, if you have not changed, you are the worst fellow. Even God cannot save you. Don't get these negative compliments. Why it happens? When we don't understand that the knowledge given has to be taken and we have to contemplate on it and we have to understand and accept and assimilate the essence and we practice. Then definitely that beautiful growth, beautiful change, beautiful development you can see in yourself. So may we use Gita practically for our growth. Okay. Now, like every day, today also three topics. First, shloka. Second, we go for common sense thought. Third one is Gita. In Gita, in the fourth chapter, we are in shloka number 6, I think. The entire fifth chapter is more of jnanam. And you all also, anyway, in first four chapters, more than 100 topics you heard about how to succeed in life. Now you also can start imagining the success in life is to be more spiritual. So we talk spiritually, and from that only we call out. Therefore, what are the lessons to be learnt from this shloka for our vyavahara, for our vyavaharika vijaya in our particular undertakings? Okay. Now the sixth chapter is so beautiful. What is said for the spiritual seekers is the contemplation meditation cannot be possible without purifying your heart. Heart purity cannot be without the karma yoga. Clear? Same is for you and me also. What is that? The happiness cannot come without peace. Peace cannot come without the purity. Purity cannot be without the selfless action. So selfish action leads to the results, but leads to impurity also, leads to peacelessness also, leads to misery also. That's how you can see the people selfish because of selfishness. They are having money, they are having other things, but not peace or happiness. On the other hand, the others who are selfless, they are not getting anything as a money or other objects, but then they are more pure, more peaceful, more happy. Therefore, prefer peace and happiness than the pieces of the world. Peace and happiness is called as sannyasa. Purity is done through selfless action. Selfless action is called karma yoga. So, without karma yoga, the selfless action, the peace of mind called as sannyasa cannot be achieved to you and me who are in vyavahara. So, to for a spiritual people, sannyasa means sankhya. Sankhya means knowing the truth. You cannot contemplate on the truth without the steady and pure mind. You cannot make mind steady or purified without eliminating the impurities inside. Impurities cannot go without living sufficient period of life, maybe few lives, working selflessly in this world. That's called karma yoga. So for the spiritual seekers, for both of us, the process is same. Here we want the peace of mind and they want the spiritual evolution. For both of them, we have to go through in a sufficient period of time the karma yoga of selfless action. See, this whole chapter is karma sannyasa. So in that karma sannyasa, phalapeksharahita karma when you do, it should be resulted in the purity of mind. Pure mind should give peace. Peace is a happiness for you and me. That peaceful mind is employed for contemplation and meditation on the truth for the final relation and emancipation by the spiritual seekers. So word common is sannyasa. For you and I, sannyasa is peace. For the other people, sannyasa means the ability to focus on the truth or reality. For both of us to get that peace or sannyasa, we have to work selflessly. That is common. That's called karma yoga. That is the shloka here. Without that, you can't get the peace. Without that, you can't meditate on the self. What without that? Without purity. And without selfless action, purity cannot come. How is it? We are going to analyze for 10-15 minutes after we chant the mantra. Okay, let us start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanao Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. ओम शांति 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 ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. These are our everyday mantras. Today's mantra or shloka is of Lord Vishnu. This is the last shloka of Vishnu Sahasranama. In fact, Vishnu Sahasranama has two parts. Entire Sahasranama, then the Falashruti. In between is this shloka. Some places it is found, some not, but very powerful shloka. In that we are asking Lord Vishnu to protect us from all the negativities and protect us when we are doing the positive by encouraging us to do positive, by empowering us to do positive. In this way, let Narayana do our protection. That is a prayer. And here that Narayana is remembered and saluted with all his ornaments and weapons in his hands. And all our Hindu devatas have weapons in their hands to protect themselves and protect the good, not to attack. Like all the army have weapons to protect the good, to eliminate the bad, but not to attack anybody. Terrorists have a weapon, police have a weapon, is different. Terrorists are unnecessarily kill others. Police are protecting the good people to eliminate the bad. So too, our devatas have weapons. We should have weapons. Like in America, they have weapons. The gun culture, innocent people they are killing. They don't deserve. But in India, in the Jammu Kashmir, all Hindus should be given rifles so that they protect themselves from these bloody terrorists. Every week they attack somebody or the other. Is my opinion. Huh? Because if you don't like Britishers, all of them, why they attacked us? French, Dutch, Portuguese, Greek, all these rascals, why did they loot us? Only because we never had weapons. Now, how Pakistan, China are frightened because of us? Because they have a lot of weapons. Without weapons, inner and outer, these nonsense fellows will not listen. Therefore, weaponry must be there, but don't use it for wrong purpose. That discrimination should be there. Otherwise, if everybody is given weapon, they kill each other and they die. That is wrong. So पहले सिखाना है जीवन क्या है, उसमें फिर अच्छा ही करनी है. Even then some bad elements are there. To protect from them, there is weaponry. I to suggest in Jammu Kashmir, every Hindu should have weapon, not Muslims, because they are not afraid. They are not killed by anyone. They are safe. Because the killers are them only. Terrorists are all of them. All Muslims are not terrorists, but all terrorists are so. You all know all that. Because just to create that fear in them. Otherwise, then there's no end to it. How long, how many lakhs are killed so far? Just because we are Hindus? What nonsense it is. From the Mughals onwards, not lakhs, crores are killed, just like that. On the name of religion, if any one particular religion is tortured, it is Hindus. That is because of wrong philosophy. They have to correct. If they don't correct, then the other side also will have to become dynamic, active. We will do. If not, we will call our God. He will come as an avatar. He will finish. Idea is what? Weapons. Weapons are for what? Self-defense and protecting good. Are you clear about it? That's it. Now, Lord Vishnu also, with all his 5 weapons, please protect us from bad when we are doing good. Don't protect us when we are doing bad. First, kick us also. Hindus are very clear. Bhagavan, kick me if I do wrong. Till such time that I stop doing wrong. That is why we have only 28 types of hells. Along with the heaven. Bagal bagal mein rehte hain. Swarga idhar hai, narak idhar. Like high raised buildings and slum areas. We have, in that way. So the mantra is Vanamali Gadi Sharangi Shankhi Chakri cha Nandaki Sriman Narayano Vishnu Vasudevo Abhirakshatu. Sriman Narayana Vishnu Vasudeva Abhirakshatu. Sriman means Shaktishali. Narayana the Lord. Vishnu the Lord. Abhirakshatu. Abhi means from all directions. Rakshatu protect me when I am in my noble endeavors of doing my duties, of serving the world and humanity and all beings, of my own spiritual evolution, of helping us. That's also in true spiritual evolution. Please, Mom, Abhirakshatu, protect me. And who is that Vishnu? Vanamali. The one who wears always the mala made by the Vana Pushpita, Pushpa and Patra. In that Vanamala worn by Lord Krishna or Vishnu, there are flowers also, there are leaves also, there will be tender leaves also. सब मिलाकर वो वनमाला बनाते हैं. उनको पसंद है. Is a very favorite ornament. So Vanamala wala Bhagavan Vishnu. Gadi, the one who has got Gada in the hands. The Gada, name of Gada in Vishnu's hand is called Kaumodaki. Sharangi. Sharanga is the name of the bow which Bhagavan Vishnu has got. Vanamali, Gadi, Sharangi, Shankhi. he has got a shankha in the hands. Name of it is Panchajanyam. Chakri, he has got a chakra in hands. Its name is Sudarshanam. Then Nandaki is a sword khadga which he's got in his hands. So Bhagavan Krishna's the five ayudhas are the chakra, its name is Sudarshanam. The khadga, its name is Nandaki. The dhanuhu, its name is Sharanga Dhanva. Then gada, its name is Kaudmodaki. And shankha, it is Panchajanyam. Shankha also is a weapon with which the war is declared. Sometimes with Shankha Dhvani only, he can make the people run away. So, O Lord, having these five weapons, protect me from all my inner and outer enemies. How powerful is this prayer, you see? How important it is. And mind you, that Lord is there with all his weapons, ready to help those who seek help through prayers. So let us pray. So I'll do it 11 times today. You make it not 8 by adding 97 and make it 1080. So many prayers, 100 so far we taught you. I don't know how many of those you are doing or not. I to request, suggest you to do all. So today ये वाला आप तुरंत priority में रख लो. Bhagavan Vishnu's mantra asking him to protect us from all inner and outer enemies with his beautiful, powerful weapons. Our Sanatana Dharma, we believe in God, we believe in doing good. Even though we do good, they are bad people to trouble us, bad elements. The Lord will protect us when we pray to Him. Very powerful, very wonderful mantra. I am very thankful to myself that this shloka is selected today for learning. Okay. Vanamali Gadi Sharangi. Sharngi. Sharangi. Sharanga Dhanusu. Shankhi, you know it, Chakri, Nandaki. Shankhi, Ka, not Ka. Shankha means doubt. Shankha means the conch. Shankhi. Chakri, the one who has got chakra. Nandaki, the one who has got Nandaki, the khadga. Sriman Narayana Vishnu Vasudevaha Abhirakshatu. Listen 4 times, you will know it by heart. Then 7 times together. Then remaining 97 and 1080. Start. Om Sri Mahavishnu Anugrahena Sankalvita Samasta Dharma Sat Sankalpa Sallakshanam Vigna Nivarena Maptyartam Sri Vishnu Divasasnama Antargata Sri Mahavishnu Prarthana Rupaka Sri Mahavishnu Aidha Rupa परमात्मनः नमस्कार प्रार्थनान्वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम स्टार्ट. ओम वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्री च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतु. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुर्वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुर्वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. वनमाली गदीशार्ंगी शंखी चक्रे च नंदकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो वनमाली गदेशारङ्गी शङ्खे चक्रे च नन्दकी श्रीमान्नारायणो विष्णुः वासुदेवोऽभिरक्षतो. Rakshatu means may he protect. Abhirakshatu means we protect from all directions, from all the possible outer and inner enemies. Who? Vasudevaha, that Lord who stays everywhere. Vishnu, that Lord who is all pervading. Then Narayanaha, the one who is there in the heart of everyone. Shriman, the one who is full of all the Shri Sampada, Shri Karuna, Shri means Shakti. Vanamali, the one who is wearing Vanamala. Gadi, who is holding the Gada. Sharangi, who is holding the Sharanga Danasu. Chakri, who has got the Sudar Chakra in the hand. Nandaki, the one who has got the Khadga Nandaki in the hand. Kept all the ornament, all the Aidas ready. Lord, protect me from the inner enemies of lazinesses, etc. Inner enemies of the passions, greeds, etc. Inner enemies of the raga, dvesha, and anger, etc. So to the outer enemies of bad elements who are disturbing me when I am doing my dharma, who are disturbing me when I am doing seva, who are disturbing me when I am doing your upasana, who are disturbing me when I am doing my spiritual sadhana. Clear? Wonderful mantra it is. You are lucky to have it. Do it without fail. मैं ही आज करूँगा 1080. Let it take 1 hour, 2 hours. मैं तो करूँगा बाबा. Every day mantra I am teaching, that day only you do. Don't postpone. And don't take them lightly. There is a purpose behind that. You all should be empowered with the divine power so that the Gita knowledge is truly entering into you and you are using it, with which not only you are gloriously growing and glowing, but you become an example for others, standing for goodness, standing for wisdom, standing for devotion, standing for the practical follower of Bhagavad Gita and a successful person. You need power. Power is from divinity. Divine power comes when you pray. That is why every day first we are making you pray. Then we are giving you a common sense thought. Then we are studying Gita with our minds prepared with the earlier two topics of shloka and common sense thought. You are tuned to listening. These are all done systematically, well planned. There is no vagueness, there is no ambiguity, there is no half heartedness, there is no purposelessness, and it is not a mere time pass. We don't have time to waste for you. It is a sincere, genuine, serious work done, divine work done of giving this information or knowledge of Gita. And it's not done by me, it is the divine Lord's grace for all of us, including me. Okay, now come to the common sense thought today. It is little what similar with same thing we discussed a few days back. What is it? The common sense is just pause in your life and discover the special ability, special talent, special goodness, special qualification, special quality given uniquely to you by the Lord. Lord has given to everyone some special ability, some special quality, some special talent and special qualification. Everybody is not given everything, and nobody is there without anything, and everybody is with something, and that everybody may one is me. And what is that something which is given to me? Let me recognize it. Then develop that point. Then use that particular ability and talent first for your own settlement in life, in your profession, in your livelihood, etc. And with the same talent, you serve the world. Later on, with same talent, you serve the Lord through devotion. You serve the Lord through devotion as a speaker, seeker or not, वो तो दूर की बात. करोगे इमीडिएट तो भी ना अच्छा है, नहीं तो भी कोई फायदा नहीं फिलहाल. Serve the world with the talent. Even if serving the world is a beyond thing to you, at least by using that particular quality, by using that particular qualification, by using that particular ability, by using that particular talent, you stand on your own feet. Like every animal in the life world is living. How it is living or surviving? by using the talent given to it by the Lord. Is it not how the tiger hunts its own food? How the serpent gets its own prey of chuha, even the cats? How the bandar gets its own fruits? How the machli getting its own food? Every one of them are given some talent for their survival. You and I also are given. Instead of recognizing them, we look at others and try to copy and fail because that's not our natural tendency, natural ability. Is it not? So recognize what is in you. Use that. You may be an artist, you may be a person of what do you say, the poetry, etc. You may be a linguist, you may be a technical person, you may be a research oriented person, you may be a hard working person, you may be khush mijaj banda ho, you may be emotional person. Everyone have their own special traits, talents, abilities, qualities, qualification. Like I have in a small quantity to talk little bit. Therefore, I am using this ability to study Gita and talk on that to you. I'm not perfect. Perfection is an endless thing. But I am using it, so I am satisfied now. If I am told to go to a court and become a lawyer, go to a hospital, become a doctor, I can't. Because that is not my natural inner tendency. So, to a doctor and lawyer, if you tell them to become a professor or speaker, they can't. Their ability is in that. So, let them recognize that and let them develop that thought, that particular talent, and use it for that purpose, for his own life, for his own helping the society, and spiritually little later on. Like in the world, also, so many minerals are discovered, and each one is used according to wherever it is useful. The coal is used for the rail or any that thermoelectricity. Is it not? उसका काम वो है. The water for his hydroelectricity as well as the crops, fields, etc. So the gold is discovered for its own purpose. Gold is discovered, purified, used for its purpose. Silver is discovered, purified, used for its purpose. Wood is discovered, purified, and used for its purpose. Cotton is discovered, purified, used for its purpose. Vegetables are discovered, purified, used for their purpose. Fruits are discovered, used for their purpose. Are we not doing that? In the same way, outside, the God, the Guru, the parents, discover them, relate with them respectfully, reverentially, make use of them for your own growth. So too, your special, particular, own, genuine, inner quality, ability, talents, क्या है? ढूंढो. Positive wale, but don't say, Swamiji, I have discovered my qualities. What are they? I'm an angry fellow. Can I use it? I'm a cranky fellow. Can I use it? I'm a frustrated fellow. Can I use it? I'm a lazy fellow. We are not talking about these durgunas, rakshasa guna. We are specifically talking about the positive guna. Before that, we said there is no being in the world without at least one or two good qualities or abilities or talents. Recognize them, polish them, use them for right purposes. First, to establish in your own life. Second, to serve the world. Third is to divine purpose. Is there any ambiguity in that? So clear it is. So instead of looking out to the people and trying to copy them, look within and discover. And develop them obviously with the help of others. If you're a good speaker, then go to that speaking ability courses and perfect it and become a good speaker. The world needs good speakers who can convey good things in an impressive manner. There are many people with knowledge, but they can't speak. There are many speakers, but they don't have knowledge. So if you are a speaker, gain knowledge and give that speech to others. If you are a person of technology, learn the technology and then use it. If you are a research person, go to your field of research. Everywhere research is there. And do the research like scientists and discover something for the world. What is there in you? If you don't recognize it, that's gone. And the thing which is not natural to you, you take it up, you are not able to do it. It is a perennial suffering to you and to the people who gave you the job also. No job is lesser in this world. Everything is required. Therefore, every field is going on in the world. See, the gardening, that also is an art. डोंट से मालिका का मैं कहाँ करूँ, भगवान खुद ही माली है, हम सब फूल हैं, हिंदी के भी इंग्लिश के भी. You can become a gardener in your own professional way. You start, and just in a big localities, you can tell them 20 gamla I'll manage in your house of these crotons and flowers and the beautiful fragrant leaves. So give me 500 per month. In that way, if 100 houses you take, 50,000 rupees per month you get it. Every day 5 houses you visit. Then every house thrice or 4 times a month you go. Water every day they will do. Remaining cutting, pruning you can do. देखो पैसे का पैसा मिल गया, you can enjoy all with garden. So too pet animals, you can say these 40-30 houses I will help in taking care of pets. It can be squirrels or rabbits. I thought don't encourage that thing because it's a himsa to them and to us also. Anyway, I'm just telling no work is smaller. Cleaning the house is also great job. You make a team of 5 people, go to houses and charge. अरे ऑनलाइन में आजकल तो कितने क्लीनिंग वाले हैं, वो लोग आएंगे देखेंगे 1,000 रुपये लगेगा सर, 3 घंटे बाहर जाओ सारा साफ करके दे देते हैं वो लोग. इट्स नॉट ए स्मॉल वर्क. नो वर्क इज स्मॉलर. what you can do, you see. If you are a sports person, that is not wrong. You develop one particular sport for 5 years within yourself, then start that particular coaching institute of that sport. Don't we have every sports clubs, private and governmental? है कि नहीं? Extra curricular act उसके भी है. People are very fond of teaching their children all these things. Therefore, children go to so many learn. आपके अंदर क्या है वो देखो. You are a pujari type. Yeah, learn all puja paddhati and announce to the people. Will minimum I will do the charge, but I can get these Vishnu, Krishna, Rama, Shiva puja in your house, Havan in your house, chantings I can do your house. Give me this much. You need to survive also, na? Or go to a temple, become pujari there. Or any of these Nadi Kshetra, Tirtha Kshetra you go, you can do that. People come in the Punya Kshetra mein puja karane ke liye. Any something, the youngsters who are not recognizing their talents and not using them and blaming the world and blaming society that I am not getting opportunity is not justifiable. Animals are better than you in that case because they are recognizing their abilities and they are surviving. This is what is common sense thought for the day. Okay, thank you. Now let us come to Bhagavad Gita today. Shloka is 6th of chapter 5. The shloka is simple. Sanyasahatu mahabaho dukkham aptum ayogatah. But yoga yuktaha munihi brahma na chirena adhigachati. These are the words of the shloka. One shloka only we study. For first, you will talk generally, then we talk for spiritual people. थोड़ा हमने ट्रेंड चेंज किया. पहले अपने लिए सुनेंगे, उसके बाद उसका स्पिरिचुअल अर्थ क्या है थोड़ा सा बताएंगे. I am not exhaustively telling you. As I told you, a year after, I am going to do the Gita with Adi Shankara Bhashyam for sincere spiritual seekers of the truth. I don't know which language. But right now, we are tasting the Gita, tuning to Gita, learning from Gita to manage our life for our own success and happiness. So, in this shloka, 6th of chapter 5, the title given is No happiness without peace, no peace without purity, no purity without selfless action, and no action without giving up laziness. Of course, the first and last I have not added, but they are included. No happiness without peace. I didn't add that. We started with peace only. So to no selfless action without giving up laziness. That we have not added, but you can add that also in the title. For us, the peace is achievement. Seek peace and seek happiness in peace. For the spiritual people, after that peace, they employ that peaceful, calm, and quiet mind through inquiry in the search for the truth which is lying behind all the seeming world of multiplicity. It's a very sublime, very subtle art of meditation. It is. In that art of meditation, when he is trained by the qualified guru, when the disciple surrender to that guru, then the disciple in that calm and serene outer atmosphere, calm and peaceful inner atmosphere, he through that contemplation meditation transcends all the gross, subtle and causal, then he discovers that absolute truth. Very powerful it is. May that be our goal. Whoever have goal as spirituality, they are not competitors to the world, they are not the consumers or the liability of the world. They will be contributors only. Non-spiritual, worldly people can be good, can be burden also. Therefore, from today, I'll add this suggestion to you. सक्सेसफुल हो जाओ अपने करियर लाइफ में, बट स्पिरिचुअलिटी को अल्टीमेट गोल बनाओ, हार्ट इन हार्ट. Don't jump into spiritual goal right now. Go through your life of your study, your career, your money, family, and all. But keep a target after 55 years or 58, let us say. As you are retiring, you retire also from the worldliness, thoda thoda, not suddenly. What I mean is, give more time value for spirituality, at least after retirement 58. अभी से plan करना. Otherwise, like the so many retired Indians, millions in number, they plan after retirement to indulge, enjoy all these things which they think they missed during their service period. Thus, bhog karte karte, they become rogi and they just die one day. Nobody dare tell them, and they won't allow anybody to tell them that that period of retirement, post retirement, from the age of 58, 60 to 65 is such a golden period. For those 10 years, they can do so many things. बोलेगी नहीं कोई उनको, वो बोलने भी देते नहीं. We are officers, we have done so much to the world, therefore we eat, indulge, enjoy, embrace and die one day. That is their stupidity. You want to continue like that, your choice, but my suggestion is keep the target. Once I settle my children in their works and all family, then I am too going to my own spiritual sadhana. ऐसा decide करो. But right now, study hard. Get into your professions. Use all the skills, knowledge given by Geetha to perform so beautifully well that you also are happy within yourself because of good performance, and that because it gives good results. The company or the boss who employs you, they also are very happy with you. Of course, throughout life in this outer world, there are definitely some competitors, some enemies, some people try to pull you down, that you can't avoid. अरे भगवान को ही रुलाने के लिए, गिराने के लोग थे. What to talk about you and me? You can't avoid it. We have to negotiate it. Your knowledge, your performance is not going to guarantee you that you are protected from the problems, or the problems won't come to you. But of course, Vanamali, Gadisha, Rangi, Shanki, Chakri, Chanandaki, if these prayers you do, the Vasudeva will be there to do the rakshana to you. That's why we are teaching you every day one shloka also, by the way. So now let us see this shloka, its literal meaning and what benefit you have to get out of it, and then what spiritual message from it. Very powerful, very beautiful shloka it is. Okay. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Panchamodhyayah Karma Sannyasa Yogaha. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Shashtaha Shlokaha. So 4 times repetition, 2 times together. Repetition, one part of the 4 parts of the shloka. Okay. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha, Sanyasastu Mahabaho, Sanyasastu Mahabaho, Dukkhamaptumayogataha, sorry, Sanyasastu Mahabaho, Sannyaasastu mahabaho. Sannyaasastu mahabaho. Sannyaasastu mahabaho. Dukkhamaptumayogataha. 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 Yoga-yukto munir-brahma. Yoga-yukto munir-brahma. Yoga-yukto munir-brahma. Yoga-yukto munir-brahma. Nachirena-dhigacchati. 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 Together. Shri Bhagavan Sannyaasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayogataha yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena dhigacchati. Again, Shri Bhagavan Sannyaasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayogataha yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena dhigacchati. This is a shloka. Now word to word meaning, literal meaning. Thereafter, meaning for you and I. Then spiritual meaning. So sannyasaha tu means indeed. Sannyasaha means the state of sannyasa. This state of sannyasa, he Mahabaho, O mighty armed Arjuna, Mahabahu, क्षत्रिय है, बड़े बड़े बाहु है. This sannyasa state, dukkham aptum, very difficult to achieve. Ayogataha, without yoga. Not yoga asanas here. The yoga is karma yoga, which we are talking from the 3rd chapter of Geetha. So ayogataha, without involving in karma yoga, he Mahabaho Arjuna, sannyasaha aptum dukkham. The state of mind called as sannyasa cannot be achieved. On the other hand, yoga yuktaha, the one who is living life sufficient period in karma yoga spirit, munihi, while doing so is very alert about everything, mananaha, mananavan munihi, brahma, means that sannyasa only, nachirena, very soon, adhigacchati, he achieves. So without karma yoga, we cannot achieve sannyasa. But when you do karma yoga, very quickly you achieve sannyasa. Simple meaning. Now, what are the meaning of these words for us and for spiritual people? That just 10 minutes we have to discuss. So, for us, the sannyasa means what? Without taking the sannyasa clothes, without giving up anything of the activity of the world, still living like a sannyasi. And what is the life of sannyasi? As we have said, peace and happiness. A person who is taken up sannyasa, he has nothing to gain from the world and he has achieved the Lord inside, therefore he is peaceful and happy. So, for you and me, the sannyasa is continuously peaceful and happy, being active in the world. This peace and happiness will not come as long as we have impurities in our heart. What are the impurities? All these desires, passions, likes, dislikes, etc. So as long as these negative qualities are there, so long you cannot be peaceful and happy. We are all working, we are all getting result, we are enjoying it, yet we are suffering because of these impurities. Therefore, these impurities should go away. And the only way to get them out is what? When we are doing karma, we should do that karma as karma yoga, wherein we are doing it as a service only, not expecting any results, by which without expecting results also we can work this habit when we develop that expectations, because the expectations are thwarted, the angers, the jealousies, the frustrations put together which are creating calamity in our mind, that impurity set goes away. Therefore, let us say you are a doctor. You are doing a doctor profession good. You are getting money. You are with that money comfortable. Yet you will be miserable fellow, peaceless fellow. Why? if your mind is impure. What is impurity in the mind? You want to defeat others. You want to be the topmost in that whole city. Every patient should come to you only. These are all the impurities which are always maintained in you. Therefore, in spite of being a good doctor, doing good service, we suffer. Then what to do be done? How to get this sannyas of the peace and happiness? Yoga yukta. Ha. For 5 years, do your medical treatment without any of these unwanted thoughts in the mind. Everything is unwanted. Dekho, I tell you. What should be the attitude of a doctor? I must have medical skills perfect. 1. 2. I must use those medical skills perfectly. 3. Therefore, anybody comes to me, they should go with full health. 4th, I can do this thing karke, I can do prachar. 5. Let maximum people come and learn from, get treated by me. In all these things, there is no problem at all. Like I know the Geetha. I want to teach Geetha to you. Let maximum youngsters come and get benefit of it. In this, there is no impurity. Impurity will come when I say every student must learn from me only. They should not go to anybody. I must be the great speaker in the world. These are all nonsense thoughts. The word called as great, the word called as I must be greater than others, the word that everybody should come to me, these are all nonsense. The sensible thing is what, as we talk today in our common sense thought, whatever the talent we have, with that we have to survive, with that we have to serve. Survival and service should be our motives, not becoming topper to that toppling others. These impurities give us the disturbance in the mind, therefore, we are not peaceful. How important is this thought? See? Are you getting the point? Sanyasastu mahabaho dukkham aptum ayogataha. Means the sannyasa called as peace and happiness is difficult for you and I to get without purifying ourselves with karma yoga. But when I do karma yoga for some period, what is karma yoga? Whatever ability, talent I have, I am using it for my dharma and service without anything expecting from me, from anything. With that, what's happening? My heart is purified of all these unwanted thoughts. Then you see, you are so peaceful and happy. See, in this world, all the 4 type of people are there. One type of people are there, what? No patients are coming to them, therefore they are very miserable. Many, no patients are coming to them, still they are happy. Other side, so many patients are coming to them, still they are miserable. So many patients are coming to them, still they are happy. Who are the ones who are becoming miserable, whether patients come or not? Those who have impurities in them. Who are the ones happy, whether the patients are coming or not? He is the one who has got purification of the heart. What is the purification of heart? When the patients don't come, he says, thank God the society is healthy, so they are not coming to me. No worry. The other one also happy, so many patients coming. He says, thank God I am able to treat them. He is also happy. You got the point? The impurity in the heart makes us miserable, peaceless. The impurity is ego and selfishness. When these two are there, ego and selfishness, with these two traits inside negative, when you look at others, then the comparison comes. When comparison comes, when the lower people are there, you become arrogant and try to suppress them. If the people are higher than you, you become jealous and try to pull them down. Whole mind is applied to that. Therefore, you are disturbed. You are not able to do your main job. Then you are neither successful nor peaceful. How clear is this explanation? Therefore, you have to be a karma yogi to be a sannyasi. Means, in whatever the profession you are doing, do it selflessly to enjoy the peace and happiness inside. Money is secondary. Money will anyway come. Name and fame you should not work for. If you go for money and name and fame as the goals, then you take up all bad means. If you take up using your ability to serve selflessly, then you are honestly living correct life. Then whether money comes or not, it is immaterial. Name and fame comes or not, it's immaterial. Like I am doing my Geetha. Whether people recognize me or not, appreciate or not, I am not bothered. I am doing my seva to my loving youngsters. This is the only thing I can do to talk on Geetha. I am peaceful. I am a sannyasi now. What is the dukkha sthiti, not sannyasa? When I do this for a specific result for my selfish purpose. When I give this Gita Jnanam for you, for your development, also for the spreading of Gita, it is not selfishness. It is a goal, it is an ambition, it is an aim. It is a service to Shrutimata and to you all. There is no selfishness of mine. Therefore, I am at peace with myself. So I am a sannyasi. A sannyasi is peaceful and happy. A peaceful, happy person is sannyasi. He will be having that peace and happiness only when he is pure in the heart. The purity of the heart is without any negative qualities of raga, dvesha, desire, ego. That impurities will go away for some time when I live life like karma yoga, observing. that जब मैं कुछ एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा हूं और भरपूर सेवा कर रहा हूं, क्या नुकसान हो रहा है मुझे? कुछ नुकसान नहीं हो रहा. ऑन द अदर हैंड द माइंड इज बिकमिंग calm and quiet. Now I am discovering it. I can talk on Gita, Upanishads as a service without any personal expectation to me. And for survival, whatever food is required 1 or 2 times, Bhagavan is giving me. Now I'm in such a happy and peace state. That is called sannyas. You can be same, whether you are doctor or lawyer or engineer or politician. Your outer profession is different. That outer profession inside as a service orientation without ego or selfishness, when you do the peace and happiness you get, you are called as sannyas. If that is not there, the attitude of selflessness and service, you are doing it with selfishness and ego, then you look at others and you compare and compete with them, you can never be at peace or happiness. That is the meaning of this shloka for us. And what is the spiritual people? Sannyasahatu mahabaho dukkhamaptum ayogata means what? A sannyasi is supposed to always contemplate on the self or the truth. He can consistently contemplate on the self or the truth only when his contemplating instrument called as mind is Shuddha, pure, Ekagra, single pointed, subtle, Sukshma. This subtlety, purity, and single pointedness of Antakarana, which makes me do meditation only on the truth. Therefore, I am called as sannyasi. That is never achieved by me if my heart again is impure, disturbed, just like for the worldly person. Therefore, we have to live life, even a spiritual seeker, for some time in a karma yoga fashion. And the goal of that karma yoga is my antakarana is becoming purer, subtler, and single pointed. With that, when my guru is teaching me Upanishad mantras, Tattvasi Mahamakya Upadesha, Ayamatma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, those sentences and the deep meaning behind that, analysis being behind that, when I study from books or listen from the guru, I'll be able to comprehend that subtle meaning. So, such person, that subtle truth indicated in the Shastra, he will be able to catch it. That is why in second line it is said, Yoga Yuktaha Munihi Brahma Na Chirena Adhigachati. That sannyasi who through Karma Yoga became purified in the Antakarana, that Antakarana purified, he is using for Mananam, therefore he is called as Muni. In that Mananam, because of the pulls and pushes are not there of impurities, in the pure heart he is doing Mananam. In that Mananam or reflection or concept and contemplation, through the various techniques given in the Shastra of cause and effect, etc., Brahma means transcending all the Rupa Nama, the truth or reality, very soon Adhigachati, he will be able to comprehend. Therefore, the Brahma Prapti is the goal of sannyasi. For that also he needs to have the purity of heart that can never be achieved without doing for some lives the life of Karma Yoga. You and I also, only when we develop the art of egolessly, selflessly conducting our professions, that we will not have the peace and joy in our mind. Otherwise, how much your work you are doing, how much your money you are earning, how much you are famous, etc. Yet, if the selfishness and ego are there, you will never have the peace. So, karma yoga is that way of life where egolessly, selflessly we are working for some time so that we discover that without ego and selfishness also we can work. That state of being is called as purity. With that purity, if you are a spiritual seeker, contemplate on the truth and recognize. If you are a worldly person, conduct your professions and be peaceful and happy. This is the meaning of this shloka. Wonderful it is. Think about it at home. होमवर्क दो तीन बार सुनना फिर आइडिया आ जाएगा. थैंक यू. श्री भगवानुवाच संन्यासस्तु महाबाहो दुःखमाप्तुमयोगतः योगयुक्तो मुनिर्ब्रह्म न चिरेणाधिगच्छति. हे महाबाहो अर्जुन, without karma yoga the sannyas of the peace and happiness will not come. Why? Impurities are there. But in karma yoga, when you are working without selfishness or ego, the impurities are going away. Then the sannyasa called peace and happiness we enjoy. So too, ye Mahabaho Arjuna, unless we do the karma yoga of egolessness and selflessness, the antakarana shuddhi will not happen. Without that, you cannot be muni. Without being muni or manana shilavan or contemplator, you cannot discover the Brahman, the truth, the reality, which is hidden behind every rupa and nama. Therefore, for a spiritual seeker, the goal is Paramatma Prapti. The means is contemplation. The instrument is pure heart. That is gained through Karma Yoga. For a professional person, the goal is to be peaceful and happy. The happiness and peace he can recognize in his own profession. He also, when the mind is pure. For him also, the mind is pure when he is working in that profession without ego or selfishness and makes habit of it. That's called as Karma Yoga. Only the goal में फर्क है. For a worldly person, goal is worldly profession. For a spiritual person, goal is Paramatma. That's the meaning. Now today's shloka is Om Vanamali Gadesharangi Shankhi Chakri Chanandaki Shriman Narayano Vishnuho Vasudevo Virakshatu. Powerful, important, beautiful shloka it is. You can imagine Lord Vishnu with all these ayudhas and you can pray to him, Bhagavan, protect me from my own impurities, from my own weaknesses, my own addictions, from my own negative habits. Remove them and give all positive habits, wisdoms, knowledges, maturities to me so that professionally I succeed, in service I succeed, in my devotion to you I succeed, in recognizing you as myself I succeed. In that way you have to pray. And today's common sense thought, recognize your special, unique ability and talents, develop them, use them for your success, again, use them for your own service, for the world, use them if possible spiritually. Don't compare with others and try to gain those things for which you are not fit. By the way, the Lord has given some abilities, some talents to everyone. We, in our own extrovertedness of lost in TV, in cell phone, in the bhoga, in the internet, in the all this nonsense, the Bhayankara Shrap of the Kali Yuga, we are not able to discover the special quality in us. We, especially the youth, keep all that nonsense away or at least reduce them. See to it that they don't destroy you and your life or career. Utna usko allow karo. The principle in modern world is involve in all those, but not at the cost of your own life, career and your own progress. टोटली डिनाई करके तो हम कह सकते हैं, कहना चाहते हैं, हिम्मत भी है, लेकिन यू विल फॉलो और नॉट, वी हैव डाउट. You eat, but let not the eating eat you. You understood? You see TV, but not that much that you are consumed by the TV to become an idiot. Don't become such a bhogi and rogi at the body and mind level that you are becoming ineffective, impotent, energyless, napumsaka, not able to live your own life with your own success. Such a worthless, useless, dependent liability of the world, don't become. These nonsense things, if you value them beyond requirement or beyond a limit, they will destroy you. Utna mat karo. पूरा छोड़ दोगे तो you are a person of highest caliber and ability. All the gods, devatas will use you for the great work of the world. And that is my expectation from you, the continuous regular listeners of Gita. So maybe all that way, allow ourselves to grow by recognizing our own talents, focus on them, develop them, use them for your own professional and standing on your feet professions. Then, with the same, serve the world. With the same, even serve the Lord. Thank you. God bless you. See you tomorrow with the next shloka. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma vitatma jitendriya sarvabhutatma bhutatma kurvannapina lipyate. Wonderful shloka it is. 5 beautiful attitudes are given to us. Let us learn them tomorrow. Thank you. Please value these classes by your own choice. Listen to them twice, thrice. Write down the salient points. Start using them and grow. Don't miss this opportunity. I can only suggest to you and request you. And once again, thanks.